I always had this sense of duty inside of me to do something great for the humanity, to do something meaningful, to be involved in work that matters, to work on something that has a practical application. From the youngest age, I developed interest in science. I remember mixing all those different soaps in the bathroom, hoping to discover something revolutionary. So it was not surprising at all. I studied molecular biotechnology. However, my first steps in neuroscience were during my master thesis. I went to do my master thesis abroad in France. I was working on a brain organoid, and I was fascinated by the brain as an organ that many tries to explore, yet so much remains unknown. Even during my studies, I was quite aware of the fact this European-based funding is one of the prestigious and most competitive ones in Europe. International environment, networking, collaboration, quality trainings, competitive salary, and just the opportunity to meet and to work with the experts in the field of neuroscience was a dream come true for me. On top of it all, it was a great honor to be selected as a Marie Curie Fellow. We are focused mostly on cell interaction during stroke. Why cell interaction? Well, brain vessels are covered with endothelial cells that form tight junctions. This structure forms a barrier that prevents basically everything except oxygen and nutrients to enter the brain. Even if some pathogen passes through, there are cells we call perivascular macrophages that are right next to the vessel and that phagocytose the pathogen. However, during different diseases, these junctions are disturbed, and cells and different molecules from the bloodstream infiltrate the brain. This leads to the inflammation inside the brain and eventually progression of the disease. We want to understand these interactions between endothelial cells and perivascular macrophages during stroke in order to better understand pathophysiology of this disease so we can treat it. Statistics regarding stroke are really concerning. 17.9 people die each year from cardiovascular diseases, and stroke itself is a second leading cause of death and third leading cause of disability. Stroke occurs when a blood vessel that carries oxygen and nutrients to the brain is either blocked by a clot or ruptures. As the brain cells cannot get enough oxygen, they die. During these 3 years, I'll be working at INSERM at the Physiopathology and Imaging of Neurological Disorders in Caen. I'm extremely happy I'll be mentored by one of the experts in this field, Professor Denis Vivien and Marina Rubio-Gomez. The lab itself has a great relationship with the hospital and industry, and the research is always directed towards the human application, which is what I really like.